Hello friends, welcome back to Speak Like Pro. Today I want to ask you something very simple but very important. Friends, it is said that a human being's biggest enemy is not someone on the outside, not a weapon and not bad times. A human being's biggest enemy are their own thoughts. How can an honest man who walked the path of truth his whole life destroy his own destiny in just one moment because of one wrong thought? Today's story is exactly about this. This is the story of Jake. Jake was a simple young man living in a small town. He was hardworking and honest. His life was not easy, waking up every morning, looking for a job, earning a little money and coming back home tired. But Jake had a wealth that even rich people often don't have, his character. He was poor, but he was not a thief. One evening, when he was returning home after looking for work, he saw an old man. The old man was standing there with 3 heavy bags asking for help. Jake thought, "Let me help him." He said, "Sir, can I help you?" The old man said, "Son, I need to go to the next village. I can carry 2 bags, but this 3rd bag is very heavy. If you carry this for me, I will give you 3 gold coins." Jake agreed, but as soon as he lifted the bag, he was shocked. "Wow, why is this so heavy?" The old man smiled and said, "Because it is full of bronze coins." Jake lifted the bag and started walking. Along the way, he felt that the old man was looking at him with suspicion. Jake thought to himself, "What does he think? Will I run away with the bag? I am not that kind of person." After some time, they reached a river. Jake was young, so he easily stepped into the water. But the old man stopped at the bank. He said, "Son, I am very old. I cannot cross the river with these 2 bags. If you carry 1 more bag for me, I will give you 3 more gold coins." Jake happily agreed. But as he stepped forward to take the bag, the old man grabbed his hand. Looking into his eyes, he said, "Promise me, you will not run away." Jake was shocked. "Why would I run away?" The old man said, "Because this bag is full of silver coins. Nowadays, people's honesty changes very quickly." Jake got a little angry. He said, "Sir, I am not a thief. I have never cheated anyone in my life. You don't need to worry." He picked up that bag too and helped him cross the river. Now Jake had a heavy burden on his shoulders, but his conscience was still light and clean.
Then they reached a hill. Jake started climbing, but the old man stopped again. He was panting. He said, "Son, I cannot walk anymore. This 3rd bag, it has gold coins inside. If I give this to you and you run away, I will never be able to catch you." Now Jake started losing his patience. He got irritated. He said, "Why don't you understand? I am not that kind of person. I used to work at a loan company. I handled all the records there. When my boss asked me to lie about a client's record, I left that job just for my honesty. I do not sell my values for money." The old man took a deep breath and said, "I don't know if you are telling the truth or lying, but I have no choice. Here, take all 3 bags. I will come slowly. You wait for me on the other side of the hill." Jake picked up all 3 bags and started climbing the hill. Now he had all 3 bags, bronze, silver, and gold. The old man was left far behind. And then happened the accident, which was more dangerous than any road accident. A thought entered Jake's mind. The first thought came, "If I run away right now, that old man will never be able to catch me." Jake shook his head. "No, this is wrong." But his mind did not stay quiet. A second thought came, "He is old anyway. Why does he need so much money? How much time does he have left?" And then the third thought came, the most poisonous. "I am young. If this gold becomes mine, I will become rich. I can marry a beautiful girl. My life will be set. No more poverty, no more searching for jobs. Everything will change. This thought was so powerful that all of Jake's honesty, all his values, collapsed in that one moment. He did not look back. He ran. He ran towards his home with all 3 bags. Reaching home, panting heavily, he locked the door. There was a shine of greed in his eyes. Today, I have become rich. He quickly opened the first bag, stones. He opened the second bag, pebbles. He opened the third bag, just dirt and rocks. Jake was shocked. What is this? Did the old man lie? Did he cheat me? He was going mad with anger. But then he saw a piece of paper inside the bag. He picked up the note and started reading.
The note said, "I am the king of this land. I have no family, no heir. I have become very old and I was looking for an honest person, someone I could make my son and the future king of this country." Jake's hand started shaking. The note continued, "I tested you. You carried the burden of bronze. You carried the burden of silver. But in the end, you could not carry the burden of greed. If you had not run away and waited for me on the other side of the hill, then these bags would not be yours, but my entire kingdom would be yours." Jake fell to the ground right there. He wanted to scream and cry. He didn't just lose money, he lost an entire empire, an entire kingdom. Why? Because of just one uncontrolled thought.
Friends, what do we learn from this story? Jake was not a bad person. He had been honest his entire life, but evil knocked on the door when he was at his weakest. See, having a negative thought in your mind is not wrong. The first thought came, "I can run away." This was natural. The mistake happened when Jake started a conversation with that thought. He let that thought grow. "I will be rich. I will be happy." This is called a thought spiral. Remember, your enemy is not that first thought. Your enemy is the moment you accept that thought as the truth. If Jake had reminded himself, "My values are bigger than money," then today he would be a king. Life gives all of us a chance to become a king, but that opportunity often comes in the shape of bags of stones, heavy and difficult. And at that time, our mind tempts us to take a shortcut. So next time your mind tells you, "No one is watching, do the wrong thing," then remember, maybe a king is waiting for you on the other side of the hill to make you his heir. Control your thoughts before they start controlling your destiny. If you feel this story should reach more people, please like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can stay connected with us. I will return very soon with another inspiring story. Until then, be patient, be thankful, and keep moving forward in life. Thank you.